Hey girl, hey.
What's up, man?
What it do, y'all?
We are the Fab Five, and this is the Pretty Vocal Podcast.
The Pretty Vocal Podcast is a safe space created for us as Black women to voice our innermost thoughts and feelings about topics most people discuss in private because they are afraid to discuss it in public.
In this space, we dig deep, we keep it cute, but we never put it on mute.
Let's get pretty vocal.
Madam J.
Let's hop in. Loose lips with
Jamming with Jay.
Jamming with Jazz.
Madam J. Walker.
Okay, let's
Madam.
Oh my God, I'm so excited to see what this loose lips topic is gonna be. Would you rather your text or your camera roll be leaked, ladies?
I'ma die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm for sure rolling out in the middle of the track.
And put the phone in the casket with me.
No, because I'm texting about the screenshots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's the camera roll and
it's both.
Mhm.
They,
Yeah.
they together. They siblings.
Yeah, actually.
They
phone.
twins.
They twins.
Go ahead and cremate
Same
me and the
outfit.
phone.
My phone going in the Pacific Ocean.
So y'all can't pick.
No.
Cremate me and the phone.
So your camera roll?
If
Ooh,
I-
And you know
wow.
what?
Ooh,
what's
because the
that?
text got content.
It's
Like-
only gonna have, and honestly, the text gonna be my people business. You know how somebody confiding you, texting you with their business. It's like I don't want to put that out there.
Yeah.
That's so
I think so. I think
I would say camera roll too. It's some
If you gotta
text in
peek.
the camera roll also because I've screenshot some text, but
But you don't know the
Yeah, I don't do
context
that.
behind
You
the
don't know the context.
screenshot.
Yeah.
And
I get you,
then-
but I got some other pictures in there. I don't-
absolutely. But
I have pictures
recent
of my
recent
people's
iPhone
face, so that's
update,
gonna
recent iPhone update, you now need your face to unlock your hidden photo. I don't know why.
Period. And I definitely
Don't
got
ask
them
why I
other
know
hidden- You well, I know why you know.
Photos.
Okay.
Photos.
But we the aunties. Because
I
what's the
didn't
hidden
know.
photo?
Yeah, you got a
Well, I
whole
know
photo
the whole
album.
hidden photo
You put
album on
hidden
iPhone.
photos.
It's
So
always
why you
been
ain't
there.
tell me that when Carson had my phone the other day?
It's always
just
been on
found
there,
this.
but it
I
just
literally just found
I
this.
knew it was a
Nah, but when she won't tell me, I was like,
There's
Carson, what you
always,
seeing her?
you can always been a hidden photo album on iPhone. It just recently you've been able to lock it and unlock it with your face. Before it just went to the very bottom and you could still get in it. Anybody could have got in it, but now it's still
So
on
it
the very
really wasn't
bottom.
even hidden for
Right,
real.
it was still a very.
Oh, no,
access-
It just went on
accessible-
your main camera roll.
Yeah, it was at the very bottom.
Yeah.
And I had one friend. I've unlocked her phone before.
With your face.
Y'all look
Yeah,
alike.
we look a little bit alike.
Oh,
But I don't feel like we
wow.
look that much alike to the point where it should have unlocked that phone.
So y'all need to
That's
be
my
cool with
fri-
Apple.
That's my friend with her mama and her sister. They all can unlock each
Well,
other's phones.
Yeah.
But when I say it's so strange, like when you see a picture of them and then you see them in person, you like, I can see the resemblance, yes.
Yeah.
But you see a picture of them, it's like, that's crazy. And they literally can unlock each other's
Do they
phones.
feel like they look alike?
They don't.
Okay.
They
know
do
how I feel-
not.
you know how I feel
I
about
would
this.
say,
Yeah,
I would
you
say
do not
camera
like
roll
that.
for me. Camera roll for sure. Because if it's anything compromising and you share it, I'm just gonna sue your ass. So
Yeah.
It is
And we
what
in
it
I
is.
don't
Texas,
have no
so
compromise.
we got a little bit more.
I still want
I'm
y'all to.
protecting.
I'm born on there.
I still want y'all to
On my
cremate
camera
me
roll, it's a
and the
little
phone.
boring. It's got everybody else's business.
I'm saying I picked one and I'm still gonna pass away. But you told me to pick one.
Okay, come on, just don't pick one.
I mean, honestly, y'all know how I feel. I don't like clothes no way. So I guess y'all can see my camera roll versus my text for sure.
Okay.
But like
what you
Brittany, I'm
saying?
still gonna pass away. Like, don't ask me no questions about it.
Okay, what's yours?
He gotta be the camera roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I gotta pick one.
I'm curious what
If.
anybody else outside of
Capital
us would think.
IF.
It's a
I
good
know.
conversation.
I know. So,
If we had the peak.
Y'all
so
tweet
y'all let us know.
tweet us and let us know.
Yeah.
For real.
And let us
That's
know.
a
Is it the
one.
camera roll or the text message? Especially the group text.
Or are you Dan like the rest of us?
Pretty vocal pod.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Big G.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Not just,
my
making
And the,
God.
shirt.
and the
Do
photo
I-
on the obituary gonna be one of the leaked photos.
We make a t-shirt.
We making an airbrush t-shirt.
In the
with
cloud.
houses on it.
Put the one for my birthday on there with the birthday cake with
In
the
the
cheeks
lingerie.
out.
is our siblings sorted?
No. The naked pictures.
The naked.
We are not putting Carson in
Not,
that t-shirt.
not naked.
Uh-uh.
Naked.
Niggy.
Naked.
Well, ladies, I kind of wanted to get into something about.
Oh, shit.
I just feel a little stressed out even thinking about this, y'all, because the topic is.
Let us pray
My
first.
girl.
I know,
Father God
right?
in
Like,
heaven.
oh my God. Okay, so, like, have you ever dated someone and you just feel like they're just moving off of survival versus love? You know,
Oh.
Yeah.
that is just so
Tell me more.
heavy.
Look at me, therapist. Tell me more.
It's so draining too, because for me personally, I grew up on love. Like, even though I do have a single mom, I don't know my dad. I have two siblings. I'm the oldest, but I just feel like I grew up on love. Like, my mom always told us we're beautiful, gave us a little affection. She's not very affectionate, but I feel like even my support system with my friends and stuff, like, I thrive off love. So to date someone that was not like that and to question, well, why you doing this? Why you doing this? Why you doing? It's like you don't know how to accept love. You're questioning every single thing that's being done for you, and that's just hard. I mean, and even when you meet these people's parents and siblings, and you see why they operate the way they do, it's very hard, especially when you feel like this person is a good person and they deserve good love, and they deserve these things. But you're not being hard on the people who not giving you this love. You're being hard on the person that's giving you love. It to you. Oh,
your comfort.
God,
your comfort. That's your person you're comfortable with. They're not going nowhere.
Yeah. I literally just talked to a counselor about that because I was trying to find a child therapist for Carson, and he said, you're taking all the proper steps to change yourself and the things that you were brought up on, because my mom wasn't very affectionate. My grandmother was my nurturer, but she's not affectionate either, because like today's her birthday. Happy birthday, Gwen. She just turned 87, and like, so she, she comes from a different generation. Like, they weren't very affectionate, but they show your love by taking care of you. So I knew she loved me because I was always with her, versus my mom was always at work or at the gym. And we're establishing a relationship now. Like the relationships that I have with my friends' mothers, where I can talk to them about certain things and I feel comfortable with them. So I get that. But like, talking to that counselor, he said, your daughter she doesn't know how to change with you because this is new behavior for you. You are changing. And she's like, hey, what is this?
I like that.
Yeah, he was like, she's like, hey, what is this? I don't know how to respond to it. So she just freezes. So he was like, I think that, you're taking the proper steps to help her as well, and then y'all can transition and grow together. So I think that's really what it is. And I feel like I had a conversation with Tay about this. It's just like, the person that you are most comfortable with, you're gonna treat the worst, because it's like, you're gonna always be here, and it's not right that I treat you this way, but I know that you're not gonna leave me because you love me. So I definitely get it.
And it ain't even really treating the worst. It's more so like, I can be my true self. I can show you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And you still gonna be here. Yeah.
So, yeah, for sure. I think, Jasmine, it's so interesting to me hearing your perspective of that, because I feel like in our household, it's the opposite. I knew my mama loved me because she took care of me, but she wasn't affectionate. She wasn't loving. So for me coming in and showing like that survival, that like, I got to be strong. I got to be independent. I got to get it. And then dating a man that's like, no, baby, let me take care of you. Like, that's different. That's hard to adjust to. Yeah. So it was a different perspective for sure.
Well, this is not my fiance I'm speaking of, so let me clear that up. If y'all thought that, definitely not.
Because we thought that bad.
If we thought that, or the listeners thought that.
It's the people, not us.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Look, we not the people.
Look, because we know better.
I was like, what?
We know better. Well,
because the fiance is.
I dated somebody that was, in a single parent household, and their parent was not loving to them, but they respected that part. Like, they were never disrespectful to that parent at all. But the fact that they didn't know what love was because that parent didn't show them love, essentially why we had to break up, because I'm like, you don't know how to love me.
Or even receive love.
Or accept my love.
It's like, I'm trying to work with you. I really am. And I'm telling you, and I don't like to repeat myself, but I'm still trying to work with you.
Biggest pet peeve.
Okay. Like, why do I got to keep telling you? I'm like giving you the blueprint. This is what I need. And you're still unable to fulfill that, baby. You got to go. And I hate that for you, because it's not your fault. But I cannot subject myself to that, because I understand it's not your fault.
And I feel guilty for having to part ways, because I just feel like you don't really have real love around you. But when you continue to push someone away that's trying to show you, look, everything I do for you is not good enough because you're not used to having that. It's like I had birthday parties, my siblings had birthday parties, my cousins had, my friends had. When you didn't have anything to celebrate you, to me, he was seeking validation from people. And for me, I don't know nothing about that, because I don't have to seek validation. Like, my mom tells me I'm beautiful. My friends tell me I'm beautiful. Like, I'm a valued person here. And when you don't feel valued or loved, I just feel like that's so different. And stepping into this new relationship, which is new, no more, but it's like he get it. Like his people love on him. Like even to this day, he can call his auntie. She can be like, "Hello, handsome." His people gonna love him, and I love that. I love to see people. I feel like everybody deserves love, but good people, you want to see them loved on. I love that. I love that, and I hate that for my ex, but.
Everybody just need therapy. They got to deal with their own issues. And it's not your job to carry that.
And that's what it was like. It's like, I'm trying to tell you, and you're not getting it. That means if you ain't getting it today, you're not gonna get it tomorrow, baby.
Yeah,
and
have y'all ever been the other side of that though? Have you ever dated someone and it was something about your upbringing that they were like, "Oh, I just wish that you would let that go," or you thought to yourself, "I wish that I would be able to just release," like me. Yeah. I wish I would be able to release at that time and receive this love that this man is trying to give me that I never got. My daddy, I didn't get that.
I was just about to say that when Jasmine was saying that. So I think it would be me for most people because I didn't receive that, and for a long time I was seeking that, which is why I attached to so many of my friends' families because I was seeking like that family unit. But I think what I was gonna say is all of you all have actually played a role in that for me since that I've gone through therapy and I've talked through all the childhood trauma and what I was missing and things like that, and then having a group of friends that actually celebrate me and show me love. Lord, now I'm about to cry.
No tears.
Why me and Tay do this?
No, but I'm serious because I want to say one thing. I want to definitely shout Tay out for this because I met Tay almost 2 years ago now, and this lady told me when I told her that I've never been celebrated. I've had 2 birthday parties in my entire life, when I was 2 and when I was 5, and the only reason why I know about the two-year-old parties because we have pictures. But outside of that, I have not been celebrated. Like most of the time for Christmas, I don't get gifts. I'm the one that's giving the gifts. I've never had a Valentine's Day. Like I've never been in a relationship on Valentine's Day or anything like that. But when I met you guys, even though I still don't have that like from a significant other, I still feel the love from y'all. Like when we went on Valentine's, like that made my night. Like I was like, this my Valentine's right here. I'm with my girls. Like we having a good time and we're developing new friendships. And then it's just like how y'all show up for me. It says a lot for me and it means a lot to me. And I think that now that I feel that I am in a position to healthily and intentionally date someone, that will actually help me because then I won't shy away from that person trying to love me because then I think they got, a secret or ulterior motive. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you so nice?
What about you, B?
I will say in my upbringing, I was I was raised in a single household as well. And my mom got married when I was 14, I think. Had another child. So I got to see her as a single mother and I got to see her as a wife. And they divorced when my brother, I think, was 3 months. So then I also got to see her co-parents. So I've gotten to see my mom in all of these different phases. And for me, it's like she's a very strong woman. But I've also seen her go back to my dad over and over. And I'm young, so I didn't know, right? Like I did not know what was going on. My dad goes away to prison. My mom starts dating. I'm confused. I don't know why my daddy locked up because I'm so young. So I'm not understanding what it is that you can't forgive that I'm like, this is my father. Like, why you on dates? Like, I would page her 911 all the time when she was on a date. Like, come
Page.
Hello, 911.
Aging myself. But yeah, so like, and then seeing her as a wife, it was a different situation. I was like, okay, this is cool. I see her now being loved and not being in survival mode and having to fight against somebody being, cheating and all of this stuff. Growing up and now understanding what my father did in all instances, love him to death. Me and my dad have a great relationship. But, I have different sides of that. Like, I think have seen her forgive more times than she should. I feel like I do that often in relationships as well. Her, I still call him my stepdad, but he, they have their issues in marriage that I really still don't understand. And having to see her co-parent now a 19-year-old, it affects my brother. So, I have all different facets of the situation where I've seen, like, I never felt like I wasn't loved enough. So for me, dating, I've had love from both sides of my family. I have a huge family. So I never looked for that in relationships, but I also feel like I struggle finding it because I'm like, I don't know, my mom went through this, but she married and then that didn't work out. So I'm just like, I really don't know what's what in how that's going to work for me. So I have to try to.
You feel like you didn't have like an actual blueprint on
Yeah.
what that's supposed
Like
to
I
be.
don't know. Like I've seen it so many different ways, and I'm like, how is this supposed to work? Like, because her marriage didn't work. Like,
And I don't think it's just about like love or getting love or feeling loved. I feel like we all have things about us, flaws. We're not perfect.
Yeah.
So we all have things
I'm not.
about us that, no, you're not perfect. Sorry. You're very close.
Today's your
So-
friend.
I mean,
But I
don't
think,
know.
I think we all have things about us that could use work. Even not even just in romantic relationships. There are things that we're used to doing. We're 30 plus, like we've been doing this for 30 plus years, and some shit we need to shift on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was the reason why I posed my question of, has there ever been something that somebody has told you that, you know,
Absolutely.
I wish
Yeah.
you would work on this,
Well,
or you
yeah.
knew that about yourself.
Absolutely. I know for a fact that Hunter's mom is very opinionated, just like me. Okay.
And she a little black lady from Memphis.
Honey. Okay. And he said, I will not date somebody like my mama. And got somebody I'm probably more like his mama than my own mama.
Oh, wow.
And he would tell me like I cannot believe that I got like I
God,
specifically prayed to God not to be in a relationship with somebody just like my mama. Here you come.
God said, baby, you need.
Yeah.
But have y'all
Correct.
not heard
Okay.
this saying where they say, if she like your mama, you gonna marry her?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like
Yes.
your mama.
I'm not
just
like my
like your
mother-in-law.
I'm just
We
like-
literally just had this conversation with Daryl always that I would do hypotheticals. Like if I had 10 toes, 12 toes, would you still date me? So I asked him like, were you looking for someone that was like your mom? Because more and more, the older I get, I realize I'm so different from his mom. We have similarities, but I'm so different. So I'm like, if this all you saw, like, how the hell you end up with me? She's so loving, she's so kind. I'm loving, I'm kind, but I have my own way of showing that, right? She like, even like the differences in like gender roles in their household. Like his mom is, when our dog there, baby, her grandpuppy, she walking behind Roxy, like cleaning up, wiping steps off the, wiping footprints off the floor. Like she just, that's her. But I'm not like that. And I wanted to know, so I asked that question, and he was like, "No." Like I thought that my wife would be like my mom, but then when I met you, like this is what I needed. So,
Yeah.
I don't think
It's
Donald
fine.
thought about it.
I don't
But
ever
people
think.
told him that he would marry somebody that's
Right.
like his mom.
My brother
Yeah.
wanted to marry somebody like my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but he's
Said it.
he's a mama's boy, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I just
He
told
hates
my
it.
cousins the other day. I feel on my dad's side. I'm like, y'all do know literally nobody is married. Like neither one of my aunts, my dad. Well, my dad is. He's a professional husband. I'm gonna tell y'all that.
No, daddy.
And he done been married 4 times and is currently engaged. But
That ain't a professional.
It's a serial husband.
well, that's what I meant. A
serial.
serial husband. He's definitely not professional. He's a serial husband.
He's not doing good at it.
But no, that's what I was telling them. I was like, y'all, like that's not the reason why I want to be married. But it's crazy to when I sat back and I really thought about it. I was like, I don't have any examples of marriage because not good marriages.
Wait a minute now.
No. I'm talking about in my families. When I said I was talking to my cousins, not y'all. I said I don't have any good examples of marriages in my family.
I got you.
Like my mom being married to my stepdad was the only marriage that I saw, and God rest his soul, that wasn't it. And then my grandparents, of course, after my big daddy passed, I found out things about him and their life and things. But I'm like, wow. So I mean, growing up, of course, it looked good to me because I was a kid, but finding out later, I'm like, that's what, the behind the scenes was. But like literally nobody in my families are like married or like good examples for me to be married. So yeah.
Back to the blueprint.
And
But
I think
then-
if I had an issue, it would be being too independent.
Yeah.
And that could be a
I've
fault
always,
for sure.
Yeah.
I've always seen my mom have to pick up and make it her way,
Me.
either by herself or after a divorce. So I'm
Yeah.
always in fight or flight mode all the
Mhm.
time because this ain't gonna last.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this isn't gonna last. I have a very anxious attachment in relationships.
Yeah.
I always think something's gonna go wrong.
Oh, it made me so happy when y'all took that quiz for me. I sent them that quiz, y'all. We were
I
friends
am
like a
very,
month.
very anxious, anxious
y'all sent it
attachment
to
for
me too.
sure. Yeah. So I'm like, let me get my shit together because
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
fight or
pick
flight
up
was
for this
definitely the
for
jump.
You
sure.
sent a quiz when we all had COVID together.
Oh,
I done had it.
yeah, they gave me the cooties. It was a long time ago.
I done had it.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Look, I done had it.
Okay, let me ask y'all this though, because this was another scenario in our relationship. Was his family small? Y'all know my family is big. I will talk to my siblings. I don't have to talk to nobody else. I talk and my mama, my siblings, and my handful, because I got about 10 of them. So I got like my mama makes sure that her kids talk all the time. You know, so I talk to them all the time. We in 2 group messages, probably more. You know, we got a FaceTime about once every other day. And Hunter, like, at first he was like,
This weird.
yeah, like, why y'all talk so much?
Talk to so
like,
many people.
why do you, and it's a lot of y'all, like, why do y'all talk so much? But now, since we've been together, if I don't talk to one of my siblings, he's like, you talked the other day? You know, so he's, you know, acclimating to that, and he's loving the love. But at first, because his family was so small, and he only has one sibling, and his sibling is like 19 years older than him. Well, my sister, one of my sisters is, my mom's oldest is like 18 or 19 years older than me, you know, so I'm like, okay, so what the age difference got to do anything? We all grown. Like, why, you know, why is that weird for you that we can relate now? But because he does not, you know, it was weird. So have y'all had that in a relationship where y'all like looking at them like, but then y'all like, oh, well, that is good after time?
I think mine was with my siblings. So there's an only child, and I'm the oldest of 4. And I'll go to bed, like, I get my last. I got $5 in the bank. My siblings gonna get $4.75, and I'm gonna get 25. Right?
Yeah.
He couldn't wrap his head around that. He's like, I've never had to care for another person outside of my parents in that manner. Yep. But now we got a niece, and he like shopping. I see him shopping online, and he in baby clothes. He in the baby section, and I'm like, what you doing, Uncle Daryl? So he has now he understands it. So when birthdays are coming up and we're doing our budget, he's like, okay, mama birthday coming up, Kale this birthday coming up. So he knows we're gonna set money aside to be able to do these things. But when we first started dating, he couldn't wrap his head around it. But now he has.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be an adjustment. Like, I pray for a man that has a big family, or at least a sibling or 2, somebody that he can relate to. Because being an only child with an only child, I've experienced it, and baby, no. And it's like, even though I've done the work and I've done some growth, like, I am steadily growing per day and with the sharing stuff. Because it's hard. I never literally had to. You. I've literally never had to share.
Because I'm asking every time you come around.
And listen, I literally do. That's the biggest thing for me, because I never had to. And it's like, but then when I got around people, it's like I always wanted to be around people because I was always by myself.
And you be bringing the goodies.
But then, but then sometimes it's like I retreat to only child mode because I'm overstimulated, and I'm like, all right, it's too many people. I want to be by myself.
You got an excuse. Let's hear Madam J. Walker and her excuse for not sharing, because she the oldest. She the oldest too, and she don't like to share.
I'm doing better with sharing my food.
Just food?
That's all she said.
That's all you don't share.
Y'all, look, I was drinking this drink, and the bartender gave it to us, and it had a real juicy pineapple on it. Why Tay asked for some of my pineapple?
I wanted the whole pineapple. She had 2, y'all.
Oh, you said
I
you
feel
didn't
like
say it was 2.
It was 2 pineapples.
Juicy pineapple.
Right.
It was 2 pineapples.
It
I asked
like
for one. And y'all know, ladies, we do not deny each other no pineapple.
I told her no.
Gotta have the pineapple.
And she said, you ain't even on the child. You're supposed to know how to share. I was like,
meanwhile, I mean, oxtails off your plate.
So bad.
She was offering.
Passing the fork.
But I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
You got better though, friend.
I have gotten much better with sharing my food, because I used to wouldn't give you a fry. I wouldn't give a person a fry.
Yeah, that wasn't me. And Tay called me out. That's crazy. Tay called me out because I didn't realize I was doing it. Like, if I would give you something, I'm like, oh yeah, here, this is my last one of this. And she'd be like, I don't even want that.
And
no
that
more.
was my mama's rule, y'all. You don't take nobody's last. You don't take nobody's last unless you replace.
But as an only child, it's me like, see, look, I'm sharing because I'm giving you my last, and you like, no, I don't even want it because it's your last.
And if you really were genuinely doing it, you would give your last without that person
even knowing.
Baby, I'm an only child. I'm gonna let you know every
I'm still
time.
waiting on that. What's that candy bar? I want it. I'm still waiting on it.
Baby, you don't want it. It's not good. That's why I didn't bring it. It's not good.
It wasn't.
No, it's still sitting on my dresser because I'm about to throw it out.
The snack she gave me was good. I went and bought my own from Whole Foods.
All the
so
seaweed.
I went and bought my own. I eat them every week.
But I was excited when I started sharing because when my best friend came in town, my play had just came, and I was like, "You want some?" I was like, "See, I
She probably about fell out her damn chair.
And now,
Because she
and now,
knows.
anytime you get a drink, okay, y'all, I ain't drinking right now. But every time Jamie get a drink, she want to give me some now because I'm not drinking. Everywhere we done been, she handed me her cup. Ma'am, I ain't drinking.
I keep on forgetting.
I'm gonna get up with you after Thanksgiving. Though we gonna
I'ma
see if
get
you
up with
still being friendly.
I probably won't.
I know.
I be the forget.
But see,
You
but
missed
just
your
like
chance.
you got better. Me too. I'm working on it because I was intentional. When Tay said she wanted to try them cookies, I made sure to go to the store to get them
You
because I
did.
said I'm trying to do better. And it's not that I want to put it out there like, see, look, Tay, I'm doing better.
Yeah,
I
that
just-
was she came in and said.
but
It's big for me, friend.
it
But
is.
really, what would have really been big was if you would have gave her some at your pack. That's the same.
When I
that's
asked,
different.
when I asked for some on Instagram, I hopped in her inbox. Friend, bring me some of them. She gonna say, oh, these gonna be gone, but remind me to bring you some.
That's different.
And they was.
I pay for your whole meal before I give you some of mine.
That's Daryl. Ooh, I brought you your own.
Literally, I
don't want
brought her
that.
her own pack because the ones that I had at home, it was only 3 left
I'm
in there.
just
When she
saying,
said that, baby, these
Let's
about
see
to
if
be
you want
gone.
some at the rapper. Let's see. Let's see.
Ooh, baby.
And I would have gave her some at my rapper, but you know, I be
Because you know,
I
take
take
this
care-
whole segment. And
You didn't ask for none.
I
asked
shouldn't have.
the first episode.
No, now that's what we not gonna do.
I said I'm over
You
here
ain't
offering.
No, I'm not offering nothing. If you want some, baby, you got to speak up. I'm not gonna offer it.
That was me being passive aggressive. Them cookies look good as hell.
Look. One thing, I'm gonna say one more thing. Carson used to do this so much when she was like 2 or 3, y'all.
Kids do that.
Yeah.
She would walk up, if you eat something, she be like, oh, that look good. I be like, it is. Or she be like, if I'm eating hot chips, them ain't hot to me. Me either. That's why I mean.
I love that one. That ain't hot to me.
And me and Donna be playing
I like hot
that. He'll
chips.
walk up to me like, "Oh, I eat that stuff too." Like how little kids be like, "Man, get away
Why I see him doing it?
He be like, "I eat that
Y'all
stuff
silly.
too."
Oh my God.
This
So
stuff.
childish.
This stuff.
That might be the next
vinegar-
thing to work on, be me offering. Because right now I ain't offering nothing. If you ask, I'll say okay. But I ain't offering it up.
I missed it.
What's
That is
BG's BS? Because I know
funny.
you over there looking like.
What's the BS?
What's the BS?
With the
BG?
BG?
BS. I mean, going back into like upbringing and marriage and dating, and this is just recent, like a couple days ago. Somebody, just Tom Brady and Giselle Bundchen, like, I feel like Tom, I don't know that man upbringing, right? I don't know his life.
I'm glad you
Football,
said her
this is
last
life.
name.
But I just feel like football is his life. That is his upbringing. He is got this championship competitor spirit. That's all he knows, and that is what he has chosen
Over his wife.
recently over his wife. I
Oh,
feel like it
wow.
is complete BS because you have already retired, right? You unretired.
And them bones
Not
can't take
unretired.
no
Like
more.
they unaliving people. They unretiring
You
too.
spent-
Now for real.
You spent a couple months at home consistently with your wife and kids,
And he
and
couldn't handle them kids.
I don't want to do this.
That's like on Bad Boys 3 when the cop no more sitting at home just tearing up shit. Get
I don't
out.
want to do this
But
no more.
football is his identity now. I feel like
Yeah.
he's really,
Yeah.
really.
But he got
really
his karma because
struggling.
what's happening? What is going
Yep,
on? I
for
don't know if
sure.
y'all
Yeah.
keeping up, but what the hell is going on?
And
don't
he,
know.
honey,
He
I
stayed
don't
at home.
know. He could have stayed. He could have.
He should have stayed
He
at
should have
home.
re-retired mid season.
Y'all know they
Stay
said she
retired.
put her career on
On
the
the
back
back
burner
burner.
as far as being a model.
Model.
For that. And I
Yes.
feel like that's very hard. It's like
Why the
What
woman
more you
always
want
got
her
to do
to
that
do?
though?
Yeah, because that's not something that
It's a
you
pen.
can definitely
Ooh.
jump
Pen
back
in it.
in.
You can't jump back in,
Yeah.
especially with
It's-
age.
At age.
She's older.
Yeah.
She's getting olding.
Unaliving, unretiring, and olding.
Words are hard.
Words are kicking our ass today.
She olding, baby.
She olded out here in these streets. But literally, like, to be a model and your age, hell, being 20 is almost too old
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
industry. So, like,
Hell, Tom Brady too
I
old
finna
in
say
his
he's
football
old in
too.
his industry. He absolutely is. And it's
He gotta
like,
lay down.
But he got to play his peak.
Or get
and
put
at
down.
this point, you know what I'm saying? Like she, you know.
She haven't had that
He wants to
opportunity.
get. He wants to retire on a high
He
note.
has
and he
so
should've
many
just,
rings. It ain't even the point where, like, where do you
Like your
what are
career
you
has been a
reaching?
high note, my guy.
That's
Yeah.
It's
it.
ego.
Ever since you started.
He a man.
for
It's
sure.
pride and
Oh,
ego.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what
But
more do you have to achieve at this point?
Yeah,
Well, that
I'm
is
with
for
B.
sure
I think
BS.
he was at that house with them kids. They started jumping on his head. He
Girl.
said, "I'd rather go back
Take me back to work.
We gotta go on another family vacation.
We pulled a Jay-Z unretired me,
I'm-
dropping some more bars. 'cause
I'm
what's
so
happening?
sick of these motherfucking kids.
That man was like, I'm used to taking y'all to Disney World after the Super Bowl. Now we gotta go everywhere, like
All the time.
all the time. Like,
You
I
mean
don't
I gotta
know.
take you to school? What
Yeah, like,
Cause what is that?
what's this? They ain't got buses.
What's the
out
car line?
How old are y'all?
How old are these kids, though, for real?
here? Right. When your birthday?
He got to get to know his kids. That's
Right.
the crazy part. He has to
Absolutely.
sit down and get to know his kids.
And he has to relearn his life outside of football.
And
Off
I think that's
season.
probably his biggest
He
challenge.
probably around there like, we got 2 of these.
It was a challenge. Yeah.
He
And
probably
What's
was
that
on
baby name that was
football.
on that VH1 show? The basketball player with his wife, and he had cheated on her with Iggy, or he was dating Iggy.
Oh, yeah.
Nick Young.
Nick Young.
That's
Swaggy
him.
P.
Swaggy P.
That's him. Like on that episode, I think it was
That's
marriage,
some BS too.
couple retreat or whatever they was on. You can see he was like, I don't want to do this. Like she was like, help me with the kids. I don't want to do that
And what
because
she
he
wants
used
to
to
go to
being
nursing
catered
school,
to.
right?
Yeah, she in school, and he like she like support me. Like I supported you, and then you can't support me. He like I don't want to do this.
They
It's
don't know
hard.
how to do that.
And you done supported me
Ball
and
is
embarrassed
life.
me.
He's used to being taken care of.
Woo.
And embarrassed me heavy on the embarrassed.
Heavy on them.
Yeah, for sure.
You get to come home half the year in the off season. That's all they know. But you got year round.
they-
It's like, ooh.
And they probably feel like, shit, I just throw so much money into this household when I am
I
doing
ain't
this
gotta-
thing. Like, I ain't got to do those things.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not
Pay
fair.
somebody. But the
not
I can't
convenience.
wait to talk about that.
Mm.
We're gonna put
Yeah.
a pin in that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We done put 2 pins
Provide a
inside
It's
it.
like
provide and protect the
pins.
child.
Yeah.
We gonna
Well,
get
this
back
has
with that.
been amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Always.
I
as
feel like this
always.
was
good
kind of a little
chat.
therapy session.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's great.
Y'all always
Very
therapizing
like
me.
very relatable topic today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do
Very
always
relatable.
there, but we had to be a damn for your tears today. I
You know,
appreciate
and I appreciate
And
y'all
me-
because
me
y'all
too.
know I let
Damn.
them loose.
Oh, damn.
that. 'Cause they get to flow and
Y'all
child.
know I'm a cry baby. I be crying all over the place.
Yeah. So if y'all want to share y'all stories with us, followers and supporters, please let us know. Tag us in the comments or whatever you want to do. But yeah, let us know how y'all feel about that.
And on that
We're gonna
note,
get up with y'all.
we're out.
Bye.
Always remember, dig deep, keep it cute, but never put it on mute.
And that's how you stay pretty vocal.